This is Weekend Work on Shade 45.
Bad Boys of Radio, Love Dinero and Coach PR, Calvin and Melvin in the morning, and we're on the West Coast doing
West
the right
coasting
thing.
it. Yes, West coasting it.
In the morning.
Xzibit B Real. That's who we have today. Thank you for joining us, bro.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Early in the morning, the West Coast, you guys are up early. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
And you got this this album out right now. You guys are working on this album. This is your first album collaboration together?
No, actually, this is a long line of projects from the serial killers. B Real had the brainchild of putting all three of us together because we all used to work in the same studio. We all lived around each other. And so we were all working out the same place, and B Real had this idea of doing the serial rhyme killers. That was the first inception of this. And so we I think the first song was Don't You Dare Laugh, something we did on one of B Real's solo projects. Right. And then it just spiraled from there. So we did a series of mixtapes, and then we did our first real album, which was Day of the Dead, which we released like Halloween a few Halloweens ago. And then this is our this is our second album.
Okay, this is the second one.
Summer Sam is the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you count them all up, it's like four pieces of work. And we called the first couple mixtapes, but those were all original beats. We were just, we wanted to put them out there for free for people, our fans, and all that shit. So we put the first couple out like just on the strength, like of showing love to our fans, because X and I have been in the game for a long time, and we figured, what, let's just drop this shit on people right here. And when it came to the first original album, we were kind of locked in by that time because we had already done two of the mixtapes. They're really albums, but we classified them as mixtapes. And we all the way the fuck dialed it in on this one, and I got to give props to X for that because he spearheaded this one. And man, it's one of my proudest works as an artist, I could say.
Man, thank you, B, man. Thank you, man.
See, giving this man his roses, man.
Hey, that's not light. This nigga got 60-some million records sold with Cypress.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck around, man.
Yeah, crazy.
But I feel good about it too. I likewise, man. B shows up and blows up every time, and I think this is a different way for him to express his flow. I really think that he shined on the beats. I mean, B Real and Dinero really shined on this project, man, because it definitely let us showcase our own styles, but it also came from a different place of production that all of us hadn't touched on. So it really combined different elements that all worked really well together for Summer Sam.
No, the production on here, I was telling Love, though, the production on this album is crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
First of all, I had sent it to my group text with Sha Money in it, and Sha was like, yo, this production is sick. Yeah. Like, you guys, the album is sick, the lyrics is tight already, but just the production was like, and it's so like, it just grabbed you. It's like, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, this is hip-hop shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is some shit.
Thank you. Man. Appreciate it.
Matter of fact, let's get into something real quick, Love, so Love could go home. What you want to get into?
Let's start it off from the top, man. Before the streets lock down, the first cut on Summer Sam, Serial Killers.
Yeah. The first one, we're going to get into that real quick?
Yeah.
Let's do that. X and B, Xzibit B Real.
Bad Boys Radio, Love the Now, Coach PR.
Yes, West
Coast. Weekend Work, baby.
Right now. Weekend Work. Let's go. Triple A Shade 45.
This is Weekend Work on Shade 45.
Triple A Shade 45. We West Coasting it. Right now, these guys are on fire. Not only musically, sports, right? They got the Dodgers. They got the Lakers. They're killing us. They're killing us right now. They're killing the game right now.
If the Rams or the Chargers get the motherfucking Super Bowl, nigga, we clown.
Y'all go too far now. Get out of here.
Triple crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need to get the Triple Crown, but hopefully you won't. I'm like, I just keep it 100.
Honesty is the best policy, man.
That's it, though, man. How is that session you guys working together? Because now we already know, like I said before, when we got on here, I met Xzibit in the club video. B Real overseas on the anger management tour, smoked with him. That session, you have the grenades. B Real has like every strain in the world. Like he smoked every strain in the world. How's that session with y'all, man? Like, how did that go? How did y'all get the fucking record done?
Hey, man, high tolerance.
High tolerance.
Hey, listen, we work on an elevated playing field. You know what I'm saying? One, we're professionals. You know what I mean? We when we go in there, we got this work ethic to get the job done, and we're all like the caliber of MCs that we motivate and inspire one another to be better on all these verses we're trying to snap on. And you know, it's fun because, you know, X got the liquor, the grenades, I bring in the strains, and we just cheese it the fuck out. And it just makes it real easy because we have fun together. You know, it's always a good vibe. It ain't like we're in there working. It's the homies hanging out, being creative. And I think that is a key element when you got a group working together. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers like to do shit on their individual time. Oh, I'll snap this verse in my studio, or I'll snap it here or there when I get the chance. But with this shit, you know, we got in there like we did the previous albums. We got in there together, worked out through the ideas, and just, you know, made it a good time, man. It's like a party. And when we tour, the party's even more explosive and extreme and even more elevated.
The party continues on the road. Yeah.
It continues on the road. I can imagine that shit. Yeah.
From the studio to the stage.
That's right. Party one,
like that. It's got to feel like that. It's got to feel like, you know, the energy that was brought inside the studio can be brought to a live setting. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's built like that. All of our music is geared, you know, towards, you know, live performance, because we want to be able to bring that experience to the crowd and get that energy back. What we was feeling, that's what it's about. That's that connection.
What was,
you know, I'll say this on my end, it's like an easy gig because everybody got their snap moments. But you know, unlike, like, let's just say Cypress Hill, I got to remember a whole lot of shit. This one is one verse first off. That's easy work, baby. That's easy work for a stoner.
Yeah.
Right. For stoner. So, all right. So, X, you definitely bringing the grenades to the session, then, right?
Absolutely.
To the studio. And
Absolutely.
do you have?
But motherfuckers go, hey man, you can only look. Be careful what you wish for. You light that motherfucker up, it's smoking you after a while.
That's what I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna ask B. Like, B, how is that grenade? Because you, like, you know, like one of the weed corner store, stoner corner professionals. You know, like a god. Yeah, the green guy.
Hey, listen, you know, for guys like me, you know, that shit is hit, it's on hit, man. That's like my first joint of the day and shit. You know, like, where's the next three?
Wow.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this, for a novice smoker or even an amateur, yeah, that shit'll take your fucking head off. Even for some pros, because it's a lot. You know, but it's a lot of flavor, a lot of impactful cannabis in there, the concentrates. I mean, it's just a dope product. And if you're one of them motherfuckers who likes to get high fast, like, you don't want to wait, you don't want to smoke 5 joints, boom, you smash that one, and you're right there.
Wow.
On the floor, rolling around.
So while we light up, let's get it. Another joint off the Serial Killers present some set. Let's do. You want to do something else? What you want to get into, B?
Oh, all right. Let's get. You know, one of my
the
favorites.
First one. Yeah. What's yours?
One of my favorites is it's a short but fucking banging one, and it's one that we got a video out to right now. It's called Loaded. This shit is straight West Coast right here. And salute to Rick Rock on this one, cause like this shit just slaps.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And the one after that too, that Man Down with Buster too. It's like that beat is crazy, man. Yo, Love, go home, man. Play some music.
We're gonna get into that right now. Bad Boys Radio.
This is Weekend Work on Shade 45.
So now, looking at that background over there, it's a lot of Eminem plaques over there. You know, that's the boss. You know we on Shade 45, right?
Absolutely. Shout out to Marshall. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of Eminem going on over there.
You know, shout out to the whole Shady family. You know what I'm saying? Paul Rosenberg. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Who Kid, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride. You know, early 2000s. We did some amazing work together.
I've been smoked to.
Yeah, we were able to do the Chronic 2001. You know what I'm saying? I got all that stuff. I got some funk
All
flex
that
back there too.
Oh, damn.
That's 60 minutes of funk.
That's that Compton right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The wall keeps going, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right, okay.
Yeah, the wall keeps going, Jack. It don't even get B Real started. Like I said, that nigga got 60 million sold. So this ain't shit compared to what his walls look like. So going back to Eminem, man, it's like, you know, like I know where he comes from. I know he's a lyricist and he's built this massive enterprise and this organization and this brand built off real lyricism and built off just having integrity all the way through his music, good, you know, bad, and different, and still always being authentically Eminem. And I think that being associated with that guy and being able to see how he grew and see how, you know, what he means to the entire planet and be aligned with that, you know what I'm saying? In order to be present for these things that you see behind me is a testament to, you know, like what that experience was. It was dope, right, man. It was dope to be, you know, not only considered good enough to perform with these guys and be on the Up and Smoke tour and be considered, you know, the best of the best coming out of the West Coast on that project. You know what I'm saying? With these guys who are considered icons throughout the world. It's fucking incredible. So, you know, I look at these as like the same way people put diplomas and degrees on the wall. These are my diplomas. These are my degrees. This is what defined what I did with my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, X, so, you know, I know you're heavy into cars, right? Pit My Ride. TV show. Right.
What is B Real driving? What is B Real?
Yeah, what are you driving?
Because that's steering wheel. Like, what is it? Yeah.
Oh, this is just a range, man. I'm just whipping a range.
Just a range.
Yeah. Ain't nothing changed, man, with the money in the range.
In the range, baby. You know what
get money in the range. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yo, X, so now the Pit My Ride. How many seasons was that on TV for?
I don't know, like 7.
You know, we missed that, man. Like, we don't have that no more. Like, that was a different. I think you brought something different to the table with that TV show.
Isn't it coming back?
I don't know. Not with me.
Not with me. Well, they ain't holler at you yet.
No, they ain't holler at me at all.
Wow.
But I just, you know, I don't think it's up to them. It's up to me.
Would you do it again?
Because they built that show on my back, and when my contract was up, I was done with it.
Right.
So, you know, I think that.
But you're really into cars for real, right? You're really into cars.
I mean, I buy them. I'll buy them, but I can't fix your shit.
It don't matter. But you like it.
You know, I'm not gonna.
I ain't say you was a mechanic now.
I'm not gonna be able to change your carburetor or nothing.
Nah, man.
No, I'll take it the same place you take it.
Yeah, man, let them do it. You put it together, though.
No, he takes it somewhere else, love. Don't listen to him, man.
Hey, his next album coming out is called The Mechanic.
So, look, X, would you do it again? Would you Pit My Ride again?
You know, I've been asked that question several times, and here's my takeaway. As I matured in life, as I matured as a businessman, if I don't have ownership in something, then it doesn't make you know, motivate me to want to be involved. So never at any point in time has, you know, anyone, Viacom, MTV, or whatever, offered ownership in that show.
And they probably won't.
And they never will, and that's okay.
Right.
But you know, go ahead and do what you do with the brand. But I know when we first came on the air, it was the first of its kind.
Yeah.
A show that was built on, you know, wish fulfillment and not being, you know, exposing or, you know, taking advantage of somebody in a compromised position and exploiting that. This was about giving something back to somebody and wish fulfillment. You know, not about me. It wasn't even about the car. It was about wish fulfillment. Something being proud of something you already have. And so once it started being like a commercial for fucking Sprite and video games and banners and shit everywhere, and you know, like a ongoing commercial instead of what it originally was, right? The show got really huge. You know, West Coast Customs went on to have like a $10 million facility. You know, it was really dope. You know what I'm saying? How many opportunities came from that show? Because, you know, what it did for me was expose me to people that weren't aware of who I was through music. So then it exposed me to being able to showcase my personality without writing a note on anything. I was able to use that to get movies and other TV shows and other things that expanded my horizons even broader. So yeah, everybody won. You know what I'm saying? But as far as doing that particular show, that was a time in my history. That was a timestamp. That was one of my accomplishments, one of many. So I'm very proud of that. But you know, do I necessarily want to go back and do it again? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Now. Yeah.
Leave it. Sometimes it's best to leave it just like that. And leave on a great
if they came back and be like, look, man, we gonna reboot this motherfucker. Here's here's a check. Here's the ownership of this shit. We gonna share the advertising dollars with you. We gonna share the endorsements with you. We gonna get it. They're not gonna do that.
I mean, you never know.
Okay.
You never know. We might speak this into existence.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come with that one.
MTV don't share shit like that. I mean, we just
come with that one. Hey man, yo, if they came back with that beat, nigga, I would be pimping rides all over the motherfucking place.
Yo, PR. We might be the first ones to get them to do it.
Were you on Viacom too? Were you on Viacom? You didn't have Viacom Production.
Viacom was the parent company for MTV.
No, you're right. I know, but Be Real with his show, he wasn't because he had the smoking in the car shit. Like that wasn't in MTV.
No, that's all.
Oh,
no, that's all us. That's all.
That's on Be Real TV.
Ourselves.
Right,
yeah,
Be Real TV, right?
TV on our on our YouTube and our actual mothership site, which is BeReal.tv. Now we've been doing all that shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, for a long time, motherfuckers wouldn't fuck with me because the cannabis was still taboo in terms of the corporate world, no matter how much mainstream had accepted it. So I didn't get a lot of those crazy opportunities because I'm the weed guy. Now motherfuckers are a little bit more open to fuck with me, you know, because it's more, you know, I guess it's widely accepted now, and corporations are getting into this shit. But even still, you know, I don't necessarily, they don't come looking for me. But I make my way in the world no matter what. You know,
no matter
they
what,
might feel like you got enough already.
Yeah, you know, hey, listen, I keep it pushing. That's the thing about that. The commonality between Xzibit and I, aside from the love of hip hop and what we've done in it, you know what I'm saying, is that we like to work. We like to keep things moving. We like to you know, gather up new opportunities and make them into something, man. You know, we ain't the type of dudes that just sit on what we have and become complacent and say, yeah, you know what, this is it. I've done what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just, you know, coast from here. And we don't do that. You know what I mean? And I think that's a reason why we linked and why we connected and why our energy is so strong together, along with Demrick, because he's a grinder too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he came off on the album too. He definitely came off on it too. I was like, okay, if you don't know about him, you'll know about him on this album like that.
Yeah.
That definitely, man. Yes, man. Yo, let's get into another joint. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna end it up with what you want to get to on the walkout.
Hey man, shout out to Busta Rhymes. ELE2 is out there smashing shit. Let's get into that, man. We got a collab with Busta on here called Man Down. Let's play that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Jimmy just, you know, you're doing the right thing this morning, huh?
Yeah, this guy. He's hey, yo, look, they said they was professionals. They professionals, bro. Let's go. Hey. We appreciate y'all, man. Be Real, Xzibit, man. Thank you, man. Keeping the West Coast with us, man.
Coach, love Dinero, man. Thank you guys for having us on, man.
Thank
you,
man.
All love,
you.
man.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
The Bad Boys Radio.
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
They're taking over the airwaves. So turn your radio up. Weekend Work is now on.